Welcome everybody to tonight's presentation on MyCOM by Tesora International. My name is Jeremy Jenkins, and it's my pleasure to be able to share with you what MyCOM is all about: lifting communities by lifting their people and their businesses through a sharing economy. So let's go ahead and dive right in and understand who are all involved in this company. Here's the global executive team. You can see Jaime Villagomez is the founder and CEO based out of Utah. Marco Pedrozoli out of Barcelona, Spain. We've got Chris McGordy, the CTO, North Carolina. We've got Michael Giacomel, the president in Switzerland. We've got Carlos Urdaneta, who's our CFO out of Utah. Marco Licati in Italy. Rayvan Zapata, who's marketing. Paula Becerrilla, operations. Daniela Navas, operations out of Italy. Duarte Vizcayano out of Florida. And of course, Zaid Khan out of London, England. Now, MyCOM is a social impact business. Michael E. Porter from the Harvard Business School said, shared value is capitalism, but it's a higher kind of capitalism. Shared value is when we can create social value and economic value simultaneous. So let's talk about why this is so important. We have a problem, right? We know economic insecurity. It's an uncomfortable reality. Economic insecurity is a condition that affects over 90% of people in the world, and it's getting worse. By 2030, technological advancements of the fourth industrial revolution are forecasted to lead to massive unemployment for many unprepared workers. Many businesses will not survive. So, what's going on? Well, we know that economic inequality is currently at an all-time high and growing because COVID has increased economic inequality. During the pandemic, the rich increased their wealth and the poor are even poorer than ever before. 8 men hold as much wealth as the lower 50% of the world population. The problem with government economic stimulus lies in tax increases. Inflation increases, and all of these costs impact families. Right? So that's not what's going to save the world. Okay, an economic stimulus must include increased earnings. It must have increased purchases, right, from small and medium businesses. It must create more profit. It must have more spending to improve the local economy. So, what is the solution? Well, how do you create wealth? You spend less than you earn and you invest wisely. Wealth favors those who strive and prepare to take the opportunities offered by the economy. So, how are you participating? Well, MyCOM is an economic engine that creates perpetual benefits that are shared among all who contribute in our community. The MyCOM logo represents the infinite loop that happens while creating lasting value through the principle of sharing. Both the giver and receiver are rewarded, resulting in a perpetual loop of mutual benefit. Okay? So all you do is just buy and share. You just do what you're doing now. You buy and you pay through the MyCOM marketplace at affiliated businesses using the payment system, and all active participants benefit. So the MyCOM platform and marketplace connects all types of sellers and buyers. The vendors are highly motivated to provide a discount to the community. They can set that discount from 3% to 30% or more. The product is then sold at normal price, and the discount is then distributed through the MyCOM proprietary payment system. And it entails all of these categories, from services to wholesale to food, shops, organizations, e-commerce, industrial, travel. Everything can participate in this program. Coming soon, have an entire e-commerce platform, right? Opening in July 2021. All the vendors are loading their products into the platform currently with amazing offers. We have an entire wholesale program for existing businesses that want to be able to get products for really good wholesale pricing, and so much more. And of course, travel, right? Events, hotels, and so many other ways for people to save. And of course, when people travel, part of that goes into the shared economy. So How are the profits are distributed? Is through something called comms. Okay, now the comms are reward and payment credits. Every time a purchase is made within the system, the buyer receives share back credits called comms. Comms can be redeemed only with businesses inside the MyCom platform, whether it's online, retail, services, travel, restaurant, whatever it is. If they're part of the system, you can spend your comms at those businesses. Vendors get paid in comms and then can use them to pay other vendors within the platform, or they can withdraw into their local currency. Comms express value in fiat currency, such as US dollars or euros, but they're not cryptocurrencies. Okay, that's a very important thing. This is just internal value. All right, so what are the payment solutions? Well, this is what it looks like. It's an app, okay? So easy payment system, you just make a payment wherever you are, whether you're buying online or in person. MyCom's payment system can be used anywhere around the globe. Members can pay with comms, credits, or credit cards. Funds can be transferred using the app for in-store payments, online purchases, and even transfer those comms within the community. So you can send money back and forth, right? And what's really cool is that you actually internationally. So if I were to send money to Mexico from the United States, very easy. Just tell the person and find that person on my app, and I can transfer my comms over to them, and then they can go and cash them out. So huge, huge possibilities with this. Okay, so again, it's available for all these different things, right? Inside the app, you can go find the My Shop, you can go to the e-commerce, you can go to the community, the wholesale, you can find food, trucks and grocery stores, My Services, there's about the travel, the expo, it's all right there in the app. Now, here's one of the neat things about this program. There are a lot of people in the world without bank accounts or even cell phones, right? So with MyCom, no problem. MyCom's going to allow half of the world's population to participate in e-commerce, even though they don't have cell phones. Because we know that more than 1 in 5 in the world's population is actually shopping online, right? It became a big thing since the pandemic. And about half the world uses a smartphone, but that means the other half can't, right? And so what's going to happen is that with the MyCom program, individuals are going to be able to get a MyCom card that doesn't require a cell phone, doesn't require credit, doesn't require internet, right? They just go and get the card. A fundamental aspect of our system is the ability to invite people from all over the world to benefit from the MyCom system. However, this is difficult for those 50% who use cash, right, and don't have a way to transact online. MyCom has designed a solution, a payment system in which buyers can enter cash into the system and be placed on a MyCom card, and then use it as if it were a debit card. At participating MyPoint locations, these cards can be loaded with credits that are also available in their online account. In addition, all comms obtained from transactions are automatically charged to the card, right? So it just has a QR code. Then you just take that into any participating store and scan it, and boom, they've got it. Okay, so it's a solution for buyers without accounts, bank cards, or credit cards, or cell phones. All right, now those that do have cell phone or internet, they can actually go get a virtual MyCom Visa card, okay, and download that from the App Store, or they can actually order a physical card. So individuals in certain countries will be able to order this physical Visa business card and be able to spend their comms using the physical card. So yeah, we're creating something worldwide where people will be able to have a Visa card for the first time ever in their lives. Okay, so the perpetual growth economy, why is this so important? Well, it's a win-win-win, right? So what does it mean for you though, economically? Well, the business wins, so its customers do, right? The business is able to give discounts. When the customers win, the business does, because the customers are going to tell more people about it, so they're going to have more traffic, right? More people coming into the business, and the community wins because now people are having a better experience, they're sharing it, and it starts to lift people up as that share back program starts to bring people more prosperity. The goal is to create a sustainable stream of benefits. You can achieve monthly benefits to pay for the needs of your family and help build well-being for the future. This is possible with the support of the entire ecosystem of the Tesora Financial Group. Okay, so very important. I don't think I shared the audio on this, so we're not going to watch this because I don't think we have the audio going. But the idea is this video will show an example of how it benefits everybody. So go take a look on YouTube. Just look up the MyCOM introduction, and you'll find this video. And it's really good, just like a minute and a half, and it shows how everybody wins with this program. Skip that. There we go. So how do you participate? So the consumer memberships are the following. You can participate for free with the basic membership, but it's definitely worth it to upgrade. Okay, so as a basic member, you can get share back on all your purchases. You can refer friends and earn forever. You can do community share. You can do community share max, right? Which is about $1,000. Okay, and then of course there's no minimum annual purchase. You do get your e-commerce account. You do get your MyCom's card, but you do not get the Visa card as a free member. Okay, so to get the Visa card, you would want to be a plus member, right? And you're going to get 2 times the earnings from referring friends and family. You're going to get 2 times the community share, right? Your community share max goes up to $10,000 from $1,000, and you do have an annual purchase requirement of $600. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means going to a restaurant or buying groceries, right? So I think most people could say, oh yeah, pretty easy to spend $600 in a year using the MyCom program because it's just normal everyday stuff, okay? And then of course, what does that cost? It's $60 a year or $5 a month. Or you can go VIP, right, and do 3 times, or with $30,000 community share max, and of course, $1,200 a year in groceries or travel or eating out or whatever it is in the program. And then of course, that one is $120 a year or $10 a month. Okay, so pretty easy. All right, here's an example, right? Just a real life example of why this plan can change people's lives in a sustainable way. Mr. and Mrs. Lee are retired school teachers. They enjoy their retirement. They still have to work part-time jobs. A friend in the neighborhood shared MyCom with them, and they saw it as an easy way to pay a bit less for everyday items. They wanted to share and referred their 2 children and 1 grandchild in college to join. Their children feel motivated to use MyCom as it helps their parents, but they're realizing how many benefits they're getting as they refer their friends. Here are the potential results based on the following assumptions. First, that all members are spending about $600 a year, right, in the first year. Maybe $1,800 the second year, maybe $2,400 in the third year, okay? With an average of 10% share back going to the system. And all of them just refer 3 friends that do the same. Well, as a free member, right, Mr. and Mrs. Lee could potentially earn $1,000, right? Potentially, okay? You can see here by year 3, they should be actually making more, over 5,000. But because free members are limited to just 1,000, it would be to their advantage to go ahead and upgrade to plus, right, for just $60 a year, because now their share back could be upwards of $10,000. And then of course, they may want to go ahead and upgrade to VIP because now they can actually earn up to $30,000 a year extra for just 120 bucks. And that's all they had to do was share it with 3 people who shared it with 3 people. And it just went viral, right? Because everybody's winning. So that's one example. So what about businesses, right? What if you want to onboard an actual business who wants to then participate? Well, guess what? Pretty simple. A business can actually join for free as well, right? And no cost, no minimum purchases, nothing. All they got to do is just sign up and be part of it and accept payment in comms. And guess what? They can make that to an extra $5,000 a month, or sorry, a year through the basic plan. But maybe they want to be a plus member as a business. So, okay, so for $150 a year, right, annual cost, guess what? They're now able to earn 2 times on what they refer friends and businesses. They're able to get 2 times in the community share. with a maximum of 50,000 a year in community share back. And then, of course, they are expected to participate with $750 in purchases, whether that's online or with travel or buying goods through the program, whatever it is. Through they have the wholesale program, right, that they could potentially get stuff from. And there you go. They could make up to an extra $50,000 a year. Or as the VIP program, they're able to earn up to $150,000 a year, right, for just a $300 annual cost. Or they could become a MyPoint. Okay, what is a MyPoint? Well, we'll talk about that in a minute. But the idea is that as a MyPoint, they could make an extra $450,000 a year just by providing MyCOM services within their business. Okay, so here's an example. Mr. and Mrs. Klein started a German deli, and they work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. They enjoy the relationship they have with their customers and the feeling of community that their business gives them. However, they only net $36,000 a year after expenses, right? So they're not making a ton. Before they can hire more staff, they need to double their revenue. This seems hard in the small community where they work. So they feel encouraged that by becoming a member of MyCOM, they're increasing loyalty and attracting more customers, right? So here's the assumption. All their members that they invite are going to spend $600 a year. Again, in the first year, $1,800 the second year, $2,400 the third year, with an average 10% share back to the system. All their friends, again, are going to refer 3 friends who do the same. It's just, goes viral. And look what happens. As a free business, they could make up to an extra $5,000 a year max. But of course, it's going to be to their advantage to go ahead and upgrade to either Plus or VIP, because now you can see how much they could potentially be making, right? Up to $150,000 a year extra outside of what they're doing with just their business. Why? Because think of it this way. If they have customers coming in every day, and those customers, they just tell them, hey, sign up for free. Sign up for free. It's okay. We'll give you, 10% off just for signing up for free. Oh, great, great. Guess what? Now those customers, now they're not making money when they come in to the deli, right? But those customers now, if they go to the e-commerce site, if they go to the travel site, if they buy some tickets on the ticket discount site, if they maybe go to another store, right, across the way, across town, that's also participating in MyCOM, now Mr. and Mrs. Klein get to earn money every time that individual shops online or goes out to eat or whatever it is they're doing. It multiplies their potential income. Is absolutely amazing. Okay, so the MyPoint program, right? Daisy and Dennis have a coffee shop and an internet cafe. They have purchased a MyPoint as a way to have more reasons to connect with their community and bring them back to their business. The MyPoint location allows comms to be purchased for cash. It acts as a secure drop-off and pickup point for e-commerce packages and enables the sale of exclusive MyCom products. Daisy and Dennis have increased their traffic and in-store purchases and have also had the significant benefit of attracting more people to the MyCom system, as they are the focal point in their local community for MyCom members. Life is good, very good. The MyPoint costs $900 per year, $450 a month in the United States, with up to $450,000 per year in community share, 4% cash back on referral purchases, 4% on recommended business sales, and 100% community cash back share on the purchases. Wow. Huge, huge, huge opportunity for Daisy and Dennis to be a MyPoint. All right. So what about for those who maybe want to take this to the next level and be professionals at this, right? Well, yeah. MyCom Professionals is a group of team professionals, right, influencers, who understand the power of building financial wellness through compound growth and global leverage. Our team includes successful professionals from many industries, including direct sales, financial services, real estate, manufacturers, insurance companies, retailers, and many more. Well, why are so many professionals attracted to MyCom Professional? Well, it's simple. MyCom offers an easy-to-use platform that attracts clients to businesses, and every time a transaction is made, MyCom Professionals members receive a payment. So this program is perfect for professional marketers and network marketers who want something they can believe in, something that is designed to help them succeed while they help others. So here's some examples, right? Recipe for success. Subscriptions, right? So when somebody actually goes and purchases a consumer VIP plan, okay, let's say 5 of them do it. Well, guess what? That's a $21 commission, direct commission. So that's $105 in commissions. Businesses, right? You sign up 3 businesses. Yeah, there's $52.50 commission on that, $157.50. And signing up other pros, right? Other professionals. So $126 direct commission. There's a $378 commission for that. Products and sales. So you got Bitcoin trust packages, you got other products in the e-commerce platform, and so much more you can earn direct commissions on. And then, of course, the community share back, right? The idea is to go get 3 active members who buy products that leave about $60 per year distributed in community share. You duplicate that by 3, and you can now make upwards of $5,000 per month as a pro doing this, and so much more, right? So here's an example. John Mendoza has been very successful in business. He has worked as a network marketing professional on and off for years. He has created an MLM organization, but he's not really in love with the constant need to change companies every 18 to 24 months, right? He's not even sure about MLM anymore, but it's hard to ignore the network and the potential that exists around the corner. So he is invited to a special MyCOM program for influencers that gives him higher payouts that can be collected. Much easier than what he has been doing. He doesn't even have to worry about inventory problems. He just registers 30 friends and 30 businesses, and his team follows him. So again, with the assumptions, everyone's spending about $600 a year, 1,800 in year 2, 2,400 in year 3, 10% share back. The business sells, $1,800, $5,400, and $7,200 per year. All referrals are bringing in about 3 who do the same. And guess what? Yeah, as a business consultant, John Mendoza could be making upwards of $50,000 a year for his $360 a year cost, right? So, not too shabby. Or as a professional rep for $600 a year, guess what? Yep, over $150,000 in potential earnings. Or as a MyPoint Pro, he could be making upwards of $300,000 a year. Yeah, that's just on share back. Okay, that doesn't include the direct commissions or other things, right? That's just the pure share back that comes back. So tons of money to be made. Okay, so how is this all possible? Well, it's coming through Tesora Financial, right? Who uses technology to improve your finances. It's time to build your wealth. Okay, so MyCOM is just one of several companies owned by Tesora Financial, right? They have Tesora Capital, Paysay, Tesora Digital Bank, Tesora Pay. They have Bitcoin Trust, right? Cryptocurrency and blockchain. They've got Architect, they've got Tesora Exchange, they've got MyGold, they've got a mining farm. They have tons of things backing them up to make all this possible, right? They have tokens that are ways for people to make extra money through like the sports token, right? Through power mobility token, through mining, through, and that's crypto mining, through power and energy, through sports. I mean, there's just so many ways that you can make money with this program. It's mind blowing. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. So this is the mobility token. It's all about, to buy a car and still have money coming in so the car doesn't depreciate over time. You've got the concept of Bitcoin Trust, which is a fast, smart, profitable, inclusive competitor to Bitcoin that eliminates a lot of the fees, that that transacts almost instantly, doesn't cost. The mining is very simple. You can actually mine it right from your own computer. In fact, this is what it looks like. This is the Bitcoin Trust mining wallet. So you just install this on your computer, and you can buy some Bitcoin Trust, put it in there, and guess what? Every single day it's mining, and you're earning money just from having it loaded on your computer, your own laptop, right? Doesn't have to be some mining rig that you plug in that bumps your electricity bill up. This is just normal, everyday computers that are mining. So as you join MyCOM and Tesora Financial and Bitcoin Trust, you're going to join a community that you will never have to leave because it improves every day. It's time to build your wealth. So here's the point. We're just getting started with this. This is like the Oklahoma land rush of 1880. The best unassigned land out west was unoccupied in the United States in the 1800s. At noon on April 22nd, 1889, 50,000 people lined up for their chance to get a parcel from 2 million acres. Each party could claim up to 160 acres if they worked it, right? Just gave it away for free. That's what we're doing today. Our offer is similar, but you must stake your claim to the digital economy by invitation. The more you connect and work is like a larger piece of land. So get back to the person that invited you to watch this presentation and find out how you can get positioned today before the masses. That is what we're all about. So with that, please, let's do this together. Let's go and make our hopes and dreams come true. We can do it through the MyCOM program. Thanks for joining me today. Hope that was helpful, and we will see you in the next presentation. Good night.